It's a great day here in East Tennessee. I have Rachel with me, and we are going to make a super fun project today. We're doing a hooded poncho, hooded towel poncho. I'm not entirely sure what the actual terminology is, but we're just going to go with it.
It's cute.
Yes.
And the hack is that she's literally using bath towels for this. Like, it's so stinking cool. So I can't wait for you guys to see how she puts it together.
Yeah, guys, I think one of these towels, well, the bath towel was $3.97, and the hand towel was $1.97. So this is a very affordable project.
Yeah.
Super fun to do. So I'm very excited about it. What have we got going on? Slowly opens the door, peeks my head in. Hello, anyone home? Shannon, you are so funny. She's from Knoxville.
Hello, Miss Shannon.
We're coming to Knoxville tomorrow. We're going to do a little fun shopping trip.
I hope so. Tanner didn't text us back yet, but...
Well, if Tanner doesn't text back,
sure.
me and Rach will just go.
Yeah, we will. Without Tanner.
So we had a fun meeting yesterday talking about Fall Summit. So that was super fun. We've nailed some stuff down for you guys. We were talking holidays, and it's really funny because we were talking about Christmas and some projects and stuff, and Tanner just kept getting sucked back into fall decor. He is so excited about fall. I know you guys are too. And we have... I'm trying to think. When is the collection launch with all of those awesome fall cut files?
That is
next week.
That's next week. Next Thursday.
So you guys get pumped, get amped up.
No, I lied. The second Thursday we skip, so it's on the 20th. Thursday the 20th.
You'd think we could remember that.
You really would.
Oh, we have another Knoxville person. How fun! I love this.
Hey, I love all these neighbors.
I love this. Hello, Paige. How are you? Adrian, hi. Oh, I love seeing all these familiar names. So fun. So, guys, we're going to be doing some sewing today. Are you guys excited? I know Rachel's really excited. She's dying to make this project.
I want to wear it. It might be a little short on me, but
that's okay.
That's okay.
No big deal.
It's fine.
Everyone loves mermaids.
So cute.
Do they? I don't know.
I think so. Why would you not?
Yes.
I think this would be cute as like a bathing suit cover up when you go to the beach. Because, kids, they don't want those cover ups on. So it's a minimal amount of time from like the condo to the beach, and then they can just rip it off and go.
Yes.
Super cute.
More waiting. I'm ready for fall.
I'm ready for fall too, Trisha. I'm fall ready.
How funny. So let's go for supplies really quick, guys. We are, like I said, making a terrycloth towel, poncho, hooded. Yep. So we have a bath towel. This is just a Walmart bath towel. It's like a 54-inch bath towel. Like I said earlier, we paid, I think, $3.97 for it. And then a hand towel, which is just a 26-inch towel. $1.97, super cheap. Then we have, you need thread that coordinates with that. There's like lint everywhere now. I know you guys can't see it, but it's distracting me. Sorry.
Linty.
It's linty. And then we have a sewing machine. So we are going to be using, this is our Brother, I can't ever remember the number, XR3240. I love this sewing machine. Hard to find. I did link it for you guys. It is difficult to find, but just use a comparable sewing machine.
And guys, this is the first time that anyone from the team has ever sewn live. Becca has the honors of being the first one. It's going to be exciting.
I don't think my grandsons would like to be mermaids. You know what, Oma?
A dinosaur. Do it in a dinosaur.
You totally could, but my son loves mermaids and all things glittery, and it's whatever. It's bright and flashy and wonderful. I can't wait to see a new video on those color pins. I'm new and don't know what to do with them. Which color pins? Color pins?
Those
These?
clips?
The clippies?
I don't know. Let us know what you're talking about.
Yeah, let us know. Yep. These are sewist, seamstress, sewer. They're clips for sewing, and I love them. You can also use straight pins, and then I have my wonderful, and all of this is linked for you guys. I know we get lots of questions about these. These are just some fabric Fisker shears, and then we have some vinyls. I'm using glitter iron on today, guys. How fun is that? This is a gold glitter iron on, and then we have a pink glitter iron on, and then we have this brown flush tone that's just regular iron on that we'll be using. And in the floor, I'm not going to pick it up right now, but in the floor I have my large, so my 10 by 12 EasyPress, and then my big EasyPress mat. So I'm very excited. I know I'm old, but haven't you done this project before? No, Miss Carol, we haven't. We did do the launch.
Where we showed it. So whenever we release a collection to you guys, we always show you like a table full of amazing projects, and then we talk about them all and show you either the cut files or the fonts, and then later on, sometimes it's days after, sometimes it's months after, we get to showing you detailed tutorials on all of the projects. So you probably have seen this before, but now Becca's going to teach you how to make it.
Yay! Super fun. So, if we don't have any questions, guys, do we have any new people here? I'm very interested to know. Do we have new? Yeah, I would like to give you a shout out and give you a little information about who we are here at Maker's Gonna Learn. I always forget that sometimes, because it's so easy to come in and talk to all of our friends here that we see almost every single day on the live. And then I forget about our friends who may not even know what we are. So my name is Becca. This is Rachel that is co-hosting with me. You can hear her voice. And we're craft producers here with Maker's Gonna Learn, which basically means we have the best job in the world because we get to craft all day and we get to teach you guys and we get to talk to you guys and just have an absolutely wonderful time crafting with you guys. So that is super fun. Shauna, this is my first live. I got my yearly membership last night.
Oh my gosh. Congrats.
Elizabeth, not new, but love shout outs. Hello. I love that. Anyway, so Maker's Gonna Learn is a wonderful community for die cut crafters. We literally have the best members, friends, community of people that is available in the cricketing crafting world, in my opinion, and in lots of other people's opinions. We have this amazing private Facebook group that all of our members most of our members are a part of. And guys, I'm not just saying this, but there's like no drama there. How often can you be a part of a group like that where there's just no drama? It's just uplifting, very helpful. We're just a very, I would say, tight-knit little community. Well, not little. We have over 7,000 members now. So it's just amazing. We absolutely love it. So if you want to be a part of our membership that offers over 4,000 cut files, over 400 fonts, the awesome Facebook member Facebook group, private Facebook group, excuse me, and so much more, we would love to have you join. I know Rachel has dropped the link for you guys. So head on over, click the link, join our membership. It's amazing.
And guys, please bear with us because this is probably maybe the fourth live that we have had these, in my opinion, very dumb wired mics, and we have some complaints because, Becky, you're pulling on your neck, your shirt there a bit, and I know that it's difficult. It's going to be hard for us to get used to those, so please bear with us. No rude comments, guys. We're trying to make sure that we are doing everything to the best of our ability, and sometimes we're human and we make mistakes. So chill, guys, but we're going to get through it.
Other newbies here, lots of them. Whoop, whoop. I'm so excited. Sunshine, China. Let me know.
Yep.
Let me know the phonetics. I would love to say it correctly. I love to say words correctly.
We do have a lot of new people.
I'm so excited, guys. This is amazing. Fantastic. Anyway, let's get started. What I'm going to do first is show you all how to cut and put together the poncho portion of this, and then we'll go over into Design Space and show you how to manipulate this cut file. So that's super fun. And Rachel, I don't know, once we get sewing, what the best angle is going to be. So you're going to totally have to figure that out.
Yeah, you put your sewing machine wherever you would like it, and then I'll just work with that from there.
Fantastic. First, I'm going to put my sewing machine in the floor because I don't need it. And look at me trying to walk away with the mic attached. It's going to be a good live.
I hate that thing. I literally hate it. It's better though, guys. You don't hear the train or the dog barking. So, but we've had no wired mic for a year. No, well, close to a year. So it's hard for us to get used to. We do apologize.
Anita and Elizabeth, so that both say they've actually made direct contact with other members. I love that.
That's awesome.
When I first started here at Maker's Gonna Learn, and I can't remember the two members who it was, they found each other via Maker's Gonna Learn, found out they live in the same city, and they were like going to lunch and stuff together. So that's absolutely amazing. Nicole, what kind of machine are you using? I'm using a Brother, I have to look at it because I can't remember, XR3240. This is the sewing machine that we have here at the office, studio, whatever, headquarters. And I really do like it. It's not the one that I use personally at home, but I do love it. Okay, so we have our towel right here. And then we have this guy right here. And what we're going to do, I shouldn't have put the sewing machine in the floor. The first thing we're going to do is just fold this in half just like this. And we're going to sew from here to here to make the hood. So what you're going to want to do is do it backward and then sew. And you can just do one solid seam like that if you want to, which is probably what I'm going to do today. Or if you want more of a rounded top, it's what I did on the other one. What you will do is grab something like a circle or a plate or a bowl and put it on. Give me that overhead cam for just a second, Rachel, so I can show them a little bit better.
Sure.
So what you would do, this is just for instance, is kind of put this on the corner here, even it out, and then you'll cut around so that it has that curve. And instead of just sewing straight on this, you'll curve down so that it gets rid of that point. Like I said, this is, I'm just gonna leave it with the point because my kids don't care and it's gonna be adorable either way. So let's start with that. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull this guy in and maybe the front angle is gonna be better. I don't know. Probably. I'm so sorry, Rachel.
No, I'll plan on this.
Okay.
I already have this thing ready to go.
Fantastic. So let's get this thing turned on here. And I'm just using a regular seam. Now I will say, guys, if you have children, like my children, you may want to do these seams twice. So do the seam, reinforce the seam, and also, if you have a serger, you could just serge it, and that would be very helpful. But you know, with towels and they're pulling on them, and you know, you just definitely want it to be super sturdy. So I would recommend 2 passes if you don't have a serger. I'm only going to do 1 for the sake of the live, though. FYI. Okay. So I'm just going to fold it in half like I said and then do a little seam here, and you don't need to pin it unless you're just super happy about doing that. Oh, here we go. I don't know if this is going to want to go over it actually. There we go. Okay. I'm going to have to move it back a little bit because my
that's fine.
pedal doesn't want to reach. Okay. Wow.
Oh no, there's laughing already.
Yeah, it just broke. That's okay.
That's okay. Becca, what happened?
It's so thick right there, and this is made for quilting. The sewing machine is made for quilting, so it doesn't go all the way up. Let me do a test run really quick and see if this is going to work.
Becca, you sewed your other one on yours, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I did.
Becca's is Old Faithful too.
Hold on.
Miss Carol said, Becca, I'm so impressed you can sew standing up.
Well, I don't have another option, Miss Carol. Okay, I did a test run on a paper towel here. It's working. Crisis averted. So where it gets really thick, where that trim is around here, right here, it just didn't love that. So if you also have a sewing machine that does not love thick materials, maybe just cut that trimming off, and you could roll a hem and give it a finished edge that way. But crisis averted. We've got that. So then what we're going to do is flip it right side out. And I'm going to put this down for just a second, and we can do that overhead cam, and I'll show them how to put this together. You want to do that overhead, Rach?
Sure can.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so we're folding this in half, just like this, down at the bottom there. And guys, I've seen these done with pom-poms all the way around. It was super cute to do that too, so that is a fun option. But what we're gonna wanna do here is find the center of this towel. So, have our measuring tape here. The towel is 31, so we're gonna go at 15.5. And then I'm just gonna put a snip right there, just so that I can remember. And then what I want to do is measure this towel when it's folded in half, because we're getting ready to make the hole where this will go all the way around. So we're gonna measure right here, and it's 13 inches. So I wanna cut half of that, which is 6.5 inches down. So I will put my measuring tape here and just cut down like this. There we go. And then we are going to flip this around, and we're gonna pin it wrong side to wrong side. All the way around. Do we have any questions yet, Rachel?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Fantastic.
We have a great comment over on Facebook.
Let's hear it.
Ann says, I'm so excited that I figure out how to see you live.
Yes.
I'm new to Maker's Gonna Learn and super excited to make really cool projects. She says the Facebook group or the Facebook page is awesome with such quick responses. I didn't know if you could use HDV on painted wood, and answers came in seconds. I appreciate you all so much.
Oh, I love hearing
So
that.
sweet.
That's amazing. I love it. So guys, what do you guys have going on today? Are kids going back to school in your area? I'm curious about that. Beckett starts school. Beckett and Fallon are both going back to school starting Friday, and I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. They do go to a private school, so it is a smaller school, and you know, they're not as exposed to as many people, but you know, I obviously couldn't homeschool them because I'm here during the day. And also, I'm just not cut out to be a homeschool mom. So if you are a homeschool mom, I have like all the respect in the world for you. You guys are amazing.
It takes a special woman.
For sure. Okay. If you guys are like me, okay, so I've pinned that, and then I just want to pull it up here to make sure I'm doing it right. I don't know about you guys, anybody that sews, I'm the world's worst for putting something together, sewing it, and then going back to see that I've put it on backward. So that's fun.
Same.
Yeah.
Miss Elizabeth says August 19th, kids go back, masks required. Miss Page says my son goes back the 12th. Shauna says no school for us.
Okay.
Megan says my daughter goes back the day after Labor Day here in South Dakota. School is normal, no masks required.
Okay.
We've got a lot of really cool. In New Jersey, parents have the option of sending their kids back to school or not.
Now, in Jersey, they go back later than here too, right? I have friends that live in Kearney, and I think they go back like after Labor Day normally. Oh. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. Okay, so we are just going to sew along here, and I'm going to avoid this piece that gave us trouble before, and we will get this sewn together.
Look at Becca's pretty nails that match her, match the towel.
I love that. So Beckett's, well, he goes through little phases, but his favorite color right now is blue, and it was his birthday on Friday. He turned 7, guys. Can you guys believe?
7.
Oh my gosh.
Big boy.
Oh, it killed me. Anyway, he asked for me to get blue nails, and I honestly didn't think he cared, but apparently he does. So, okay. I'm going to be quiet while I do this so that I don't have to scream over it for you all.
Sure, sure. still nervous to sew, guys. I think Becca will be the one to help me out of my comfort zone and end up sewing something in the near future. So maybe
raise your hand if you want Rachel to do a sewing project before the end of the year.
Oh, no. How about this, guys? Raise your hand if you want it to be live, me sewing for the very first time ever.
No. I wouldn't do that to you.
I would do that. Like, that wouldn't be like, that would just be watch Rachel make a fool out of herself.
I love that, though. I
But
love
I'll
that
do
you're
it.
that ambitious.
I'll do it. Well, also because I feel like you all, honestly, you all make me want to work harder. You do. So I feel like if I'm live, I'll have more, I don't know, stamina or patience about it. Whereas if we weren't live, I'd be like, I can't do it, Becca. So you guys will probably just pump me up and make me more confident.
I love that. They're amazing. It's an amazing group of people to try out on for sure.
It is. You guys are incredible. You're like our extended family. And I feel like I never want to disappoint you all as well. So I feel like it'd just be funny if I was sewing for the first time. I do love a challenge, Elizabeth. I do. Bring it on. Can you believe this is a hand towel?
I'm going to try.
Can you believe?
Just going to go slow.
Uh-oh. She don't wanna.
Nope.
She don't wanna.
Okay, we're not going to make her.
No forcing her.
Okay, this is close enough. I can show you guys. We're done with the sewing machine.
That's it?
Yeah, that's
okay,
it.
that would be a good beginner
Yeah,
sewing
it would have
project.
been. So look at that. So what I did on mine at home, because I don't like this edge right here, I went, and when I did my second seam around, I folded it down and then just did a little kind of reverse hem there, just like that, and sewed it around that way so I didn't have that. But guys, that's all the sewing there is to this.
And Becca, Miss Page says, Rachel, you can totally sew. Becca taught me how to sew with her Summer Summit project. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
I love that. Paige is good. She's good at sewing. Okay, so if you wanted to, sorry, I'm trying to clean up a little bit of a mess here. If you wanted to, you could sew on the sides of these two so that the arm, you've got the armhole up here, or you can leave them open, whichever is easier for you. So that's an idea. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to sew this first before we go over into design space, because now I know how much space I'm actually working with.
Great.
I've got
great
this to this, and I made that mistake the first time that I made this project. So I was thinking, very foolishly, I did not think it through. I was thinking I had from here to here, because half of that would be half of the length of the towel.
Yeah, I totally see why you would think that.
Yeah, so I sized my project that way, cut it out, then I made this, and I lost 6.5 inches. That's a lot when you're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Adrian says, Becca, you are a genius.
Adrian, you're like one of my favorites for sure. Rachel could do this sewing project. Yes, Carol, she absolutely could. Okay, so I'm going to put this over to the side just a little bit, and we're going to jump over into design space, and I'll show you this cut file really quickly. Okay, so everyone knows what this square, well, maybe you don't know, so I'm going to tell you. This square is a representation of the amount of space on our towel that we have to put our cut file. So it's 19.5 inches from the bottom, so from the bottom of the neck to the bottom of the poncho. So I know I have that much space to work with.
And Becca, how important is it to have a representation of your size in design space?
So important. I mean, I can get this guy up here without the sizing and be like, just in my head, okay, you know what, 12 inches is going to be great for this. It's going to look really good. And then I cut it out and I put it on there, and it looks shrimpy on this thing right here. I mean, the idea is that the child's head replaces the mermaid head.
Yeah.
And you've got this teeny tiny little mermaid body. So that is that's why we love to just put a basic shape in design space that represents the size of our blank. It's very important. It makes a world of difference.
And we have a great question,
Let's
Becca.
hear it.
Are the neck dimensions the same for a kid as an adult?
That is a great question.
Like if an adult was wearing this? I feel like I could get my head through that.
Yeah, you could totally get your head through that. Maybe Rachel will model it for us one day.
Oh, I'm happy to. I'll
Yeah.
take it to the pool. Sure.
So the neck dimensions are dependent on the towel that you use too. So if you had a bigger towel, then the hole for the neck would be bigger. So if you had, like my husband has a massive head, guys. And if I wanted to make him one of these, then I would likely just get another bath towel and cut it to size instead of just using a already small hand towel. So great question. Okay, so we have our cute little cut file here, our little mermaid. And what I have done is gone in and ungrouped it. And I got rid of the hair layer. So I just select that and I press delete on my keyboard, or I can...
Now, guys, watch back. Your mind's going to be blown. Yes, Becca. Just wait, guys. Just watch. Get your notepad and your pen out for sure.
So funny. And then, okay, so I just pressed delete on my keypad, or I could have pressed delete up here in the layers panel, or I can right click and press delete. I like to go over some of these because I know that we have newer crafters here. And sometimes, we go through all of these commands and they're like, wait a minute, slow down. How did you get from point A to point B? And it just does not occur to me to be super specific. And I'm trying really hard to do that for you guys. Anyway, so the only other thing that we need to do is, well, for this layer is we're going to select it and then we're going to go down to contour. So you can see down at the bottom right where contour is. And I want to get rid of her head, just like that.
What about that random thing on her elbow over there?
Yeah, we'll get rid of those. Whoever created this in Illustrator had a little, no big deal. Now she's gone. Okay, so we have that. And then what I want to do is come over here to this blue layer. This is super cute, but I just thought that's going to be so much vinyl. And you can totally put it on there. You could piece it on there, cut it all out, make it look adorable. But Aaliyah, I need one of these for myself, frankly.
Yeah.
I love
Same.
you. Hysterical. Anyway, I just personally did not want to use so much vinyl on this project. So all I need to do is just get rid of that blue layer because I'm not going to use it. And then I'm going to select this kind of purpley, ooh, wrong one, this one. I'm going to go to contour again. And then I want to get rid of this piece, and this piece, and I want to keep this one right here. Then I want to select the other blue layer, press contour again, and I want to get rid of this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece, and then there's a random one right here. We'll get rid of it too. Okay, so I have these two left. Now what I want to do is zoom in so that I can see what I'm doing, and we will scroll over just a little bit here and down. Sorry, our keypad our scroll pad is a little bit finicky. Then what I want to do is just bring this up here so it sort of looks like a continuation of the tail. And actually, let's make them both smaller. So I'm going to select one, press shift so that I'm sizing both of them at the same time. And then I'll size down like this. Now I can bring it over and kind of just level it up there with the tail, just like that. And then I want to keep both of those selected and then press shift again and select the green actual body of the tail. And then I'm going to weld them together. So now it looks like I have a fin, which is super fun. And that's all we have to do for manipulation. It seemed like a lot of steps, but guys, look, you totally customize that cut file when you do those little steps. And I just love that about SVGs and Design Space and all of the abilities that you have.
And like that's something that you guys need to be aware of, because if you're a beginner or you don't know how to do things like this, these little snippets of teaching that Becca will give you on how to manipulate a cut file can be used on literally every cut file we have. If you see a cut file and you'd want to manipulate it in a way, don't feel like you're limited and need to go find a cut file exactly how you want it. Make it how you want it, and you totally can do that. So this is a very, very great tip that Becca's given you guys.
Super fun. So then all we need to do is just select all of these layers and then group them so that you can just move them all together. And then you would come over here and just size it down until you like it. Now, you might be looking at this thinking, how am I going to cut this out because it's too big for one mat? but you cut them out separately. Let's get rid of this. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete this layer because we don't need it. And then I'm going to show you. When you press make it, it puts them on their individual layers, and the tail, you know, is only almost 12 inches. And it does the arms this way. So it's really cool. You can cut out all of these pieces and get them, you know, on the separate mats. Now you are going to need a 24-inch mat for sure. As you can see, it defaults to put them on that because these pieces are larger than 11.5 inches. Newbie question, what is the difference? Oh, you got it. You want me to show it? You want me to show you?
You feel free if you'd like to. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so with flatten.
So they asked, what is the difference between flattening and welding?
Okay, let me duplicate this and I will show you. So we're going to duplicate here. When I flatten, move her over here. When I flatten an image, it creates one layer, just like welding creates one layer. But when I flatten it, I still have each individual color there. So all of these are, it's one layer, but now what it's going to do is make it a print and cut. So it has that little error up at the top because it has, print and cuts have to be 6.75 by 9.25. So it just has to be smaller. So what would happen at this point if I hit make it, it's going to put it on this mat, and it wants you to print it out. So you would use like cardstock or printable vinyl or any of the printable print and cut type materials that you would use. And then once it's printed out, you put that on your mat, stick it in your Cricut, and it cuts out. So you sort of make like stickers almost with the flatten option. Now with weld, what's going to happen if I grab all of these and press weld, it creates one layer, but it's going to cut it all out of one color.
And it's solid. Like
it's solid.
Yeah.
If
there's any pieces touching, it will automatically be touching. You know, that's how it'll cut. It's a great tool for certain things, but not necessarily for a project like this.
I'm going to press undo and show you really quickly again. When I welded the tails together, before it was 3 pieces and it would have cut out as 3 pieces. So this one would have, I don't remember what the actual little swoosh part was, but would have kind of gone like this, and this one would have gone that way. But when I weld it together and they're overlapping, it's now together and it will be just cut out on the outline. So you can do that like, let's ungroup this really quick. Ungroup. There we go. If I pull this down and then attach it with the weld, you can see how it would, now it would just cut around like that. Hopefully that explains it to you. Welding is a more permanent action. I could not get that word out. It's a more permanent action too. The only way that you can undo a weld is if you literally press the undo button. So I've pressed the undo button twice and it's done that. Now, that's great if you've just done that, but if you are like 20 steps in, you can't undo it. Like you would lose everything that you've already done. So fantastic question. I love it. What size would you use for a 2T toddler size? I would do the exact same sizes, honestly, Denise. My little Fallon is a 3T, and honestly, it's just fine on her that way too. Any other questions that I have missed?
I think you got them all.
Okay. Fantastic.
Let me check Facebook, but I'm pretty sure we're rocking and rolling.
I love it. So guys, if you love this cut file, they're available to all of our yearly and monthly members. Let's go over while we're on the screen and just kind of show you guys some about our membership here at Maker's Gonna Learn. Also, if you wanted to, it would be really cute to put a child's name on this. You could totally customize it. You could like slice their name out of the tail or something.
Oh,
that would be really cute.
Yeah.
And those fonts that you would do that with are available to our yearly members, which is our best tiered membership. We love to really just encourage you guys to pursue our yearly membership. I know it is a little bit of an investment because you do pay for it all at one time, but you just get so many more things with the yearly membership that it's really worth it to do that. So the breakdown of our yearly membership makes it $15.99 per month. Now, like I said, it is billed once annually. That's just, like I said, a breakdown to kind of give you an idea of how much it is. The membership is $191.88. And like I said, it is due up at front. It's amazing. You guys invest in us. Rachel says this. I love when she says it. And we invest back in you. So these numbers are totally wrong on here.
We have way more, guys.
We have more, yes. We have over 400 fonts, over 4,000 cut files, and our yearly membership also gets you a free commercial license, which makes selling your products with our cut files and fonts 100% legal. So that's amazing. If you are selling our stuff without our commercial license as a monthly member, it is not legal, friends.
It is not. That is
Please
bad,
don't
bad,
do
bad.
that.
You can't.
No. In addition to that, you do get the 3 free online classes, and it'll break down in just a little bit. This landing page for our membership, which Rachel has dropped a link to, is absolutely amazing. It gives you so much information, testimonials from our amazing members who have just benefited so much from this membership. And then here's a breakdown. We do have, you are available if you want to try it. Obviously, you do not get access to the font, so don't think that you can try for a month and get access to everything. It doesn't work that way. But if you wanted to try just the cut files, you can do it for a monthly membership. It is $19.99 per month. We do have the 6-month option, which I honestly don't know anybody who does 6 months. Raise your hand if you're a 6-month member. I'm very curious to know.
I'm pretty sure the percentages of that is
Yeah,
low.
Yeah.
It's in the 80% of the members are yearly.
Are yearly members.
Yeah, because you spend the least amount of money and get the most amount of our resources. So for a lot of people, it's definitely worth it to them.
Yeah. Carol, you will be so glad if you invest in the yearly membership. It is like a candy store of crafting. Way more than you can imagine.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Carol.
I love that. That's
So sweet.
adorable.
Oh, look at Shauna. I love the membership. I've been a member for less than 24 hours, and I've already printed my Cricut guide and my iOS guide. I already have 125 favorited cut files.
So, guys, if you didn't know about, and I worked here for a little bit before I knew this, you can go and favorite your favorite cut files and fonts so that you can, there are going to be ones that you love and want to use all the time, and you can just go to one specific place and find all those. And Shauna, I'm so impressed that you already have the Cricut guide and the iOS guide printed. A lot of our members don't even know for a while that is a feature, and it is one of my favorite things that is available to our members.
And we're so proud of you for not taking the step to get the membership, but taking all the necessary steps to invest back in yourself and to make sure that you're learning and growing with your machine. We applaud you for that so much. Thank you for that.
Fantastic, yeah.
Mary said, I did a monthly, did you going to read it?
I love it, go ahead.
I did a monthly trial and went to annual in less than 2 weeks.
I love that. I just joined the group. Yay, welcome. How fun. You're going to love that group for sure. I'm a yearly member, and I'm just now getting into the site, and I love it. Oh,
welcome.
It's so amazing, guys.
It's great for beginners, great for people who think that they kind of know all they need to know, or if you're just like, I'm bored, I want to get inspired, I want new fonts and cut files, we've got all that.
Can the fonts be put in Design Space? So that's a great question, Renee. The way that it works, if you purchase cut files or fonts from anyone but Cricut, is considered a third-party cut file or font. And you absolutely can use third-party cut files and fonts in Design Space. You just have to import them. You have to, for fonts specifically, you have to download them onto your iOS device, your Android device, whatever, or your laptop or computer. And once it's installed actually on the device, then you can use it in Design Space.
Yep. I can link you a video if you would like. Let me know if you want to see that, and I will pop a video in there for you to be able to see that.
So yeah, we do have those videos, and then I've actually done our member-only group. We offer, and I've not even mentioned this today, we offer member-only videos as well. So there's like no selling in that, and I know that a lot of you guys appreciate that. It's literally just crafting, and we release a new video every Friday, and one of the ones that I've just done is particularly wonderful for our new crafters and new members, and it is a step-by-step tutorial for iOS and Mac on how to download and install our cut files and fonts.
Yeah. So, and if you are more of like a written learner that kind of does better when you read things.
Yes.
We have a guide on the website in the same place that you guys find all our printable guides and things. And
It's under
the Maker's
dashboard
Gonna
here.
Learn printable guide. Yep, under your dashboard, and it will like show you step by step how to do that if you would rather read it and all that stuff. So that's there too.
Yeah.
If you would like that.
So yeah, pictures. It's very detailed. It's super easy, honestly, with these pictures to do that. So we love that we have these resources available for you guys, because I know how frustrating it can be to get in and want to craft and want to do things, but kind of hit walls and hiccups everywhere because you just haven't learned how to do it yet. But once you learn it, guys, it's super quick. What about an Android class? Renee, I am not an Android user, nor is anyone else here. So I don't actually have an Android device to show that, unfortunately. But I'm told, do we have a printable guide with Android instructions?
I thought we did, but I don't, I thought that Mary made us.
We'll find out. I will find out for sure. And then see, I don't know anybody with an Android device. I can see if I can get my hands on one to do a member only for you guys.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Anyway, so I've carried on and on about our membership. I do love our membership, guys. And I would love, if you are not a member, for you to join us and craft with us 365 days a year and benefit from all of the amazing things that a membership here with Maker's Gonna Learn gives you. So let's get back to crafting.
Yay.
I already have, have our thing here. And you know what I've not done, and I always do this, is preheated my EasyPress. I could have done that while I was chatting.
That's okay. That thing's big and
it is big.
Moosey.
Who all has the 10 by 12 EasyPress? I have one at home, and it's so funny. When I go to my craft room to craft, the lights flicker when I turn this big one on. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it does here too, which I mean, this place was built like forever ago, but yeah, I mean, in my house too. And it's the only thing I can plug into a single outlet. If I plug anything else into that, I literally have blown a breaker here once or twice using this thing. Big Papa can't do it. He can't, he just...
That's so funny. So guys, I don't use glitter iron-on a lot, and so I need to know what temperature to put this on. Rachel probably already knows. But I'm going to use our Cricut printable guide, which our wonderful member mentioned just a little bit ago. Glitter.
It's 330.
Is it 330?
It is.
It is 330. Anyway, so we have these awesome references for you guys if you also are not familiar with the temperatures. Because honestly, I use regular iron-on 99% of the time. But anyway, so that's what this is for. This printable guide is absolutely amazing. In addition to giving you information on heat guide and which mat to use for which project and which blade to use for which project, it also gives you a breakdown of the terms. So Cricut terms, which I'm a visual person, so I love to read the definitions and really understand. And anyway, it's amazing. We have ours printed and bound, and we reference it a whole lot. Somebody said, I don't have a press because they don't have my rose color. I'm so OCD and don't want the red one. That is hysterical. So what do you use?
Here's a hack, though. Get the mini, because the mini is Maker's Gonna Learn as a company's, everyone included, our favorite EasyPress. Get one of those, and then you can just pop it in a drawer. You don't even have to look at it. It's red color. Or you can use some washi tape to cover the red part because it doesn't get hot or anything. You could paint it, get really creative with it, but the mini is the only way to go, really. If you don't have one, get the mini.
I love that. I need the large press as well. I do love my large press, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I use my mini press the most for sure, but I do a lot of shirts for my kids and projects that are bigger like this. And I love having this big one available. This is probably only the third time that I've used it since I've actually worked here, but I use it at home a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this mat in here. I shouldn't have to move it either because it's the perfect length for this. That makes me happy.
Miss Adrienne is literally the sweetest. She said, every person that is not a member, you are really missing out on taking your crafting up another level.
Aww.
So sweet. So sweet.
I love that.
These people are not paid to say these things
No, they're
either.
not. They don't get any perks or anything for doing it.
Just our love.
Just our love. And
Which
we
they
do
would have
appreciate
either
it.
way.
We do appreciate it so much. Okay. I'm trying to decide which piece I want to do first. Look at this glitter, guys. Look how cute this is. Oh, I just love it.
I want a gold glittery swimsuit top.
Rachel, if you wear one of these, I will get you one.
Really?
Sure.
Deal.
Okay. I'm going to kind of lay it out here and just make sure that I like the placement and everything.
And guys, this right here is another amazing hack to do, especially when you're doing multiple layers of heat transfer vinyl, because they won't stick to each other, you won't mess anything up, and this is the best way to see where things are going.
I can't even tell. Is that? I mean, it looks pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Okay.
And see how she's holding that piece down, but peeling up the rest of them? That's how she knows that she's not moving anything around from where she had it.
Perfect, Rachel. We're at $2.95, guys. This thing takes forever to heat up. She big.
She's
big.
She big.
So it's so funny because I used, where's my purple one? The purple guy here. I used all of our green glitter on this one and I forgot to order some more. And I was like, Rachel, do mermaids?
Oh, God.
Do mermaids have different colored tails or are they all green? She was like, no, mermaids have all different colored tails. Did you not read that in your science book?
I couldn't see Becca when I said it, and I was hoping she didn't think I was being for real.
Well, at first I did, and then I was like,
You're like, she's an idiot.
I love it. Okay, so I am going to, it's finally heated up. And I had it set for 45 seconds, but I don't think it needs 45 seconds. That's just our default on there.
Yeah, we must have been
layering
doing,
HGV. We are layering HGV.
We must have been doing, I was doing,
Infusible ink.
infusible ink with that, which takes 45 seconds.
It does. It takes forever. I know this because I have not used the membership collection. Oh.
And someone on the Facebook group is asking about when can they join the Fall Summit. So I'm going to drop that link too. Yeah, so you can sign up now. What's your name? Miss Ann. You can sign up now, ma'am. And you're going to love it.
Oh my gosh. Rachel, should we tell them a few of our projects that we're doing?
Becca, it's too soon
But I want
to
them to be really excited like we are.
What do they call us? What are we, the spill tea girls? What do they say?
Spill the beans. Miss Carol says we spill the beans.
The spill the beans girls.
When will the projects for Fall Summit be announced? Right now.
Right. Oh my gosh.
No, so they're all Christmas related. Every one of them is Christmas related.
Yeah. We'll probably have a full project. No, not probably. We do have a date that we are going to give you guys the project, all the
supply
supplies
kit
and
or supply list,
schedules and all that good stuff.
And that is going to be sooner. Our goal is to have that to you a month in advance so that you guys have plenty of time to get those supplies ordered and in. So that's really amazing. You guys requested that last time, and honestly, I think it's a fantastic suggestion. So we're listening. We are listening. Okay, so like I said, they're all kind of Christmas. Well, they are all Christmas related, and I'm trying to think. Mine, I'm going to do a super fun canvas and felt advent calendar. Adorable.
And it's literally
it's
way cuter than you're even thinking.
Oh my gosh, it's so flipping cute. And it'll hang on the wall, and then it has like these little pockets all over the whole thing so that if you want to put like little treats or little candies, I'm going to do candy because my kids love it.
Yeah.
Oh, sad story, friends.
Oh no.
Sad story. I'm going to have to do this in 2 sections, which that's totally fine because it won't cover the whole thing. So anyway, last year my kids, we have a lady in our church who does these advent calendars, and she's done them since the late 60s. And she takes poster board, cuts them in half, and then does this cute little decorative thing at the top with like a Christmas card.
Oh, wow.
And then puts a calendar on it, and she hand wraps individual pieces of candy. There was a write-up in the newspaper.
Hand wraps
them and glues them to each day. So the kids get to eat a piece of candy each day. So my kids, this is the first year they ever got one. They were super excited. We put it up on the wall, and Beckett didn't latch Elliot's cage.
No, Becca was just telling me
I forgot about
some
this one.
other
I forgot about it.
Miss Elliott's problems.
Didn't latch the cage, and when I came home, she had eaten all but the Tootsie Roll.
No.
The Tootsie Roll pop on it. So they were devastated. It was so sad. Anyway, so I'm going to do this advent calendar for them this year. I'm really excited to do it. And then what else? Oh, we're going to make a stocking.
Yeah.
A super cute stocking.
Becca is the felt queen, so she's going to make sure you guys are super comfortable working with it.
This one's adorable. It has pom-poms. It has lots of layers, the little mini felt pom-poms, and then the like actual yarny looking ones. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that.
Yep.
So
we're going to have some Christmas tree toppers. Courtney's going to make some really fun ornaments out of leather.
Guys, you guys are going to freak.
I'm going to be working with some epoxy. We're going to have some crepe paper incorporated with Miss Leah Griffith.
Yes, Leah Griffith.
Yeah,
we're
going to
be
a big fun time.
A crutch manger scene. So that's really fun.
Everything Christmas. We're just going to get you guys in the mood.
Oh, Tanner's star that he's making. Oh, there's just so many amazing projects. Anna Roberts, I might have to sign up just for Becca's project. You're going to want to.
You're going to want to.
I'm telling you.
It's true.
It's good. Super good. Yes, Adrienne, of course I'm using felt. Partially because nobody else at Maker's Gonna Learn loves felt. I just can't get them to love it. Can't get them to love it.
I don't hate felt. I hate cheap felt.
Yes, and Benzie is not cheap, but
it's great. If you just have a good quality felt, like you're good to go.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure. Okay, we're gonna move this over just a little bit, and then put our tail on. See how easy this is, guys? The one thing I don't love about this, can you see it kind of wrinkles right here with regular HTV because it's the terry cloth.
Yeah, it's the towel.
So that's why I like the glitter. The glitter doesn't do that. So if you could find a glittery flesh tone, let them have glittery skin, friends. They're going to look like vampires, but they're going to love it.
I'm cool with it. Oh my gosh. Carol said, way to spill it, girls.
Sure did.
You're welcome.
Sure did. It's going to be good. You guys are going to love it.
Oh, and then Megan said the best thing I ever did was purchase the Summit passport.
Yes, Megan. Did you get you got this year's passport?
Yeah.
Because supply kits this go around, you are going to love.
Yes. Be prepared, Megan.
They're amazing. I'm putting some more of this up here because I'm afraid that I'm going to hit her little hands and her stomach, and you don't want to hit that with that iron. So protect it.
And Miss Mary says, can that felt be cut on a Cricut Explore Air?
I need to do a test. It is a wool felt blend. And it's a thicker felt. So I have not personally tried it on there. You might be able to get away with it with bonding it. I've done other felts by bonding it and then cut it out with the air too. But that's a great question, and I will definitely test it for you.
I'll send you the link, Miss Mary, of the video that Becca did on using Cricut paper thin leather, and then being able to cut that with the air. And this was before Cricut changed and actually allowed the paper thin felt to be cut with the fine point blade, which is really neat.
Yeah.
So that's a fun little.
Aaliyah said, "Oh my God, I just got my ticket! Yay! That's amazing!
Yes, you're locked in, girl.
And make sure, like, obviously, if you can't attend that actual weekend, then you can watch it. You have lifetime access to it forever. But if you can at all set aside that weekend to actually watch it with us and craft with us, please do that. It is such a fun time. We do all sorts of giveaways. We laugh. We have fun. And then we interact with you as well, obviously, to answer any questions that you might have during the crafting process. Yeah. So if at all possible, attend the actual weekend.
Yeah. And Miss Anna, how do we get the supply kits? That's a great question. Usually supply kits go out to those who bought a...
Summit passport.
Yeah, Summit passport. So since this is the last Summit of the year, there's really no point to buy a passport like this passport and you still won't get a supply kit. But next year for 2021, we will probably be giving you guys out the passport for 2021 during the fall summit. Now, do not quote me because that's Boss Man's decision, but I'm pretty sure that he will have that ready for you guys to purchase so that you will be locked and loaded and know that you're getting all of the supply kits for all 3 summits next year, which is awesome.
Yes.
But that's just kind of how it goes, is the amazing summit passport holders do get these supply kits, which are great.
Fantastic question.
But you do get big, lengthy supply lists with links and everything like that. Everyone gets those. So it's not like supply kits are make it or break it. You can still go out and buy what's in the supply kits and have a ton of fun. It's just a little extra fun thing that we like to give out to certain members.
Oh, poor Megan. I know that you were dreading it. She said, I couldn't attend live on this last one. It was the saddest I've ever been. It's great to have the lifetime access, but it's so much better to attend live.
Oh,
I have to agree. And Megan, I'm so sorry, but hopefully you have this one. Adrian just said October 3rd and 4th. Just blocked it out for Fall Summit.
Yay.
Ours is blocked out too, friends. We'll be here. Why is that not wanting to stick? This tail right here. Just going to put some more heat on it. No big deal.
Be sure to give it good pressure too.
I couldn't afford summer and fall, so I went with fall. I'm thinking from the sounds of it, I chose what? Yeah, Geneva, like it is.
I think
it's amazing.
I think it's our favorite just because we're gearing up for Christmas, which is just like the song says, the most wonderful time of the year. So
Aaliyah said, my husband was like, side eye, then what do I get to buy? Hey, you know what?
Oh.
It's going to save him money. You're going to be making all these crafts for people for Christmas. It's going to save him money.
That's what you tell him. Be like, since I have my membership and I've got this, I can just make all of the Christmas gifts.
Yeah. So here it is, guys. It's done.
It's so cute.
Look how cute. Rachel's going to model it for us later.
I sure will.
She's so excited. Look how cute.
Yeah.
I love it. So I did want to point out, and I didn't when I was pulling it up, this glitter vinyl is so thick when you go to peel it. Sometimes it feels like you're actually peeling the glitter vinyl up too. That's totally normal.
And the more you let it cool, the more it's going to do that as well, which is totally normal again. So
for sure. So yeah, it's finished. That's it.
The biggest thing to remember, guys, when you are creating this, because Miss Becca pre-cut these out so wisely, when you guys are cutting these out, make sure that you switch your material settings after you cut her skin color out with normal HTV. Make sure that you switch that to glitter HTV when you do her top and her necklace and her tail, because that will need to be cut on a completely different setting, and you do not want to ruin your material.
Yeah, fantastic point, Rachel. I'm so glad you said that. So glad. Hey guys, my husband surprised me with a membership, so I'm fixing to go celebrate.
Amanda! First of all, your husband is like the best. That's amazing.
I love that. Make sure as soon as you sign up to go find. Do we have a link to it?
To what?
The private Facebook group. I mean, I know it's private, but I think
community, it's on the side. So if you just click community, then it'll take you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make sure that you go join our private Facebook group. We would love to have you over there for sure. And guys, we have some people who are like, I don't have a Facebook, so that doesn't really benefit me. We encourage you, even if you don't want Facebook for social media and all of that, get a Facebook group. You don't even have to have a profile picture. You don't have to add friends.
Use your alias. Just use your first name.
Yeah.
Use something to be able to be in there, to be getting crafty, to be able to chat with everybody, get those bonuses, guys. Sometimes Tanner loads up a gift card and says, Starbucks on me today, guys. Go treat yourself. I mean, you want to be a part of that community. It's really amazing. It's one of our members' favorite perks to being a member.
I love it. I am on Facebook in our member only group more than any other thing on Facebook. I just love it so much. It's like such fantastic inspiration. And just, first of all, I love to help you guys troubleshoot stuff. Sometimes I'll do I was camping and somebody, I think Marianne Toffoletto, needed some help with something. And I was doing a screen grab on my phone because I just love it so much. Yeah. I love to help you guys. I love when you're happy because you have succeeded at something that you were nervous about trying before.
I love it when you're not scared to ask questions.
Yes.
People are like, I'm so sorry if this has been answered or if this is a newbie question. Guys, don't be sorry. That's what we're here for. We absolutely love seeing those questions, and thank you for asking them, because every question you ask and get answered makes you a better crafter.
Yeah, for sure. Amanda said, thank you. I've been in love with this community since I found it. Plus, you guys are local, so that's a plus to me. We love locals. We love not locals too, but we love Tennessee girls.
Yeah. Rocky top.
I love it. So fun, guys. What did you think of this project? I hope you liked it. It was pretty.
It's so cute.
Other than our little snag with our, I'm gonna have to remember that next time.
Well, when will you ever make something like this again, Becca?
Well, I just mean like sewing thick things. I'm trying to think of my summit, and I'll probably just bring my sewing machine again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can thread her with my eyes closed. This one, I'm like, what? This new stuff.
Becca's sewing machine is
Vintage.
It's vintage. It's very special. I want to lay my eyes on that thing.
It's right past the singer with the pedal that you have to manually do. I'm joking. It's not that old, but it is old.
You have to manually do.
Here's something. What setting on the maker will not cut the whole way through on sticker label paper? I did sticker paper light pressure. Oh.
If you did sticker paper light pressure, then it must be your blade. It's probably super, super fresh, but it should not cut all the way through. It really shouldn't.
Are you using the Cricut sticker paper, or
Yeah.
what brand sticker paper are you using?
Good
I'm
point,
curious.
Becca. That will
Yeah.
definitely make a difference as well. Because sometimes we have little hack settings that we know if it's an off-brand product that's not Cricut brand. Sometimes it takes a special setting to kiss cut that.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Dr. Pamela said, my dad bought me a Joy and it arrived yesterday. How fun. My husband is going to send me to Fall Summit. I can't wait. Y'all have the best fonts, cut files, and project.
Guys,
thank you.
listen to that love from her family. Her dad is supporting her crafting.
Yes.
Her husband is supporting. This is amazing.
I love
That's
that.
so sweet. Love that.
My husband also bought me a Joy, and I just, like, I haven't used it a lot, but the fact that he supported me that way and
like,
knew
this
that
is
I would
something you
love
must
it.
be passionate about.
And
Yeah.
totally surprised me. Like, I was in the bathroom, and I walk out into the living room, and it was sitting on the couch between my kids, and I was like, all my three
So
favorite things
sweet.
on the
All my
couch.
I love it.
It's a picture perfect
So
moment.
sweet.
New cut files tomorrow. Yes, Oily Crafter. Which, by the way, how did you get that handle? I love that. I want to know
Probably
about
because
it.
she likes oils too, like essential oils. So
Oh!
it's probably Oily Crafter. I don't know. Shot in the dark. Shot in the dark. Don't.
I kind of
crucify
hope
me.
that.
But-
Speaking of oils, I got a huge shipment of oils yesterday, and I'm trying some new stuff for moodiness. And I'm telling you, I'm more moody today than I was, so I'm thinking maybe it's just going to like kickstart me. Yeah, full sheet of Avery labels.
Oh, Avery labels. So those I would do on printable vinyl setting. So those are not as thick as, guys, if you've bought Cricut sticker paper, that stuff is
Very thick.
ridiculously thick and coarse and ridiculous. So I would try the printable vinyl setting.
And FYI, just our personal preference, if we're doing stickers or labels or something like that, if you can get the Cricut printable vinyl instead of the sticker sheets, we actually prefer that. It's not as thick like Rachel said, so they stay on better, and we just prefer them.
That's all that we use, really.
I'm going to make this project for my 3 young nieces for Christmas. That's a fantastic
That's
idea and
great.
super affordable, and they're going to love it.
Yeah.
Especially, like I said, if you use one of the fonts and customize it with their name, they're going to geek out.
And one of my
They'll
favorite
love
things
it.
about this is that it'll grow with your kid. This isn't like so super size specific, so you can
Yeah.
get it for them when they're really little, and they can wear it for years and years because it's not like they're going to grow out of it. Because I'm going to put that thing on, so
I think
you know.
we have a dinosaur cut file. I totally think we could lop the head off and do a dinosaur for boys.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Well,
I
that
think that would
person
be
said
adorable.
that her grandson didn't like mermaids. I
Mermaids,
said,
yeah.
whack off a dinosaur. Yeah, there you go.
You're right, Young Living member here.
Yay!
Love that. Love that. So it's so funny. Tanner obviously loves all of you, but when he finds out that you're like that you love oils too, he's like, oh, that it just makes him even better.
Then he has
Even
to give
better.
his oil testimony and tell you
Yes.
how his life has changed because of oils, which is great. Glad it has. Glad he's doing great.
So funny.
But it's so funny when you talk about oils to Tanner, he like turns into a different person. It's so funny. But
Did
like
you see Shauna's comment?
what'd she say?
My maker was shipped to me anonymously right before Thanksgiving.
Your maker, that is quite a donor from an anonymous.
That's like the
source.
sweetest thing ever.
That is awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Will there be a link for the transfer tape? Oh, yep. Look at Rachel. She's so good. I'm here. I'm very late. Elaine, you are, but that's okay because you are here and you can rewind this project and watch it later. Hey guys,
Yes.
random question. How did you make the Bitmojis on the inside of y'all's maker?
Oh,
Fantastic
I've
question.
answered like 3 of these in the comments of YouTube the past couple days too.
Daisy, are you are you a member, a Maker's Gonna Learn member? If so, I did a member-only video on this, and it's available on Facebook. If not, This is printable vinyl. So you basically, we have a group message, which is actually really funny. Maker's Gonna Learn group message. And I was like, send me your favorite Bitmoji. And so we got, of course, all these ridiculous ones. And I almost used the ridiculous ones that Tanner sent just to spite him. But I didn't. Anyway, so just after you send one or someone sends it to you, hold it down and save it onto your camera roll. And then, excuse me, then you can email it to yourself, or if you're using your phone, just leave it there. And then it saves as a ping image, so with a transparent background. So that's awesome. You can import it directly into Design Space, and it's already a print and cut. You just print it, use it, printable vinyl, and voila, you've got it.
Look at those Bitmojis though; they're so cute.
Yeah, go to our member-only video album and check it out. It's super easy to do it. You're gonna love it. Yes, life-changing. Been using them since 2015. I'm super excited. Like I said, I got some new ones that I haven't used before, so I'm trying them out. I used frankincense in my mouth for the first time today.
In my mouth.
Like, I'm hoping that it really works because it's nasty. But I've heard it works, so that's what I'm gonna do.
You're being so healthy and trying to...
I'm trying to detoxify. And like, just to be 1,000% frank with you guys, I, over the last 3 years, have struggled with anxiety in a massive way. Before, when people talked about having anxiety or panic attacks or anything like that, I honestly, like, just to be 1,000% honest, thought that they were weak and making it up and that they should just get over it. And then now I'm dealing with it. And I think it has to do with the fact that I have a child who I have to advocate for a lot. And I just worry about him all the time. And I was at the point where I was getting ready to be put on medication, which is not a bad thing, guys. I'm not saying that at all. But I didn't want to have to take the medicine every day. And if this doesn't work, then I'll try that for sure. But I've just read so many amazing testimonies on success with anxiety and depression and all kinds of stuff with oils. And so that's what I'm trying. So
yeah, that's
I'm
amazing.
really excited. Yeah. You can follow me on my Instagram. I'm going to start posting about it. And you can follow along with my journey if you want to. I think my Instagram handle is b.myersoaks. You can find me, Becca Oaks.
Yeah. Great plug to just make sure you guys are being healthy.
Yeah. For sure.
Do what makes you guys healthy. I personally am medicated for my anxiety, and literally just do what works. There's no shame in whatever
for sure.
avenue you go to. If you need, whatever you need to make you guys healthy and happy, please do it. Absolutely. The healthiest thing I've done for myself all week was I got two free vitamins in my Walmart order for back to school, and I ate them this morning and they sucked. There was some kind of apple something, and I'm like, this is disgusting. But I chugged a Coke to get the taste out of my mouth. That's how I did today.
Well, she did it. No, I'm using, and let me know what you use. If you're an oily person and you have had issues with anxiety before, let me know. I have Joy, I have Valor, I have Progessence Plus, frankincense, and then good grief, Stress Away. I use that all the time. Stress Away and Breathe Again roll-ons were like my number two. I've used them forever and I love them. It's what got me into oils.
Becca has those like hidden around. She'll just all of a sudden
everywhere.
Pop one out and be rolling one on.
It's true. There's one of each in my purse. There's one of each in my work bag. There's one of each in my desk drawer. There's one of each next to my bed. Like, if I get two or fewer of them, then I start to like.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at all, you guys are the best.
Yeah.
This makes me feel like, I hate that you suffer with it too, but it makes me feel normal almost.
I think we would be shocked to know how many people struggle with it.
Well, I think up until recently it's been a taboo subject.
It's true, but mental illness is extremely real and it's so common. Mm-hmm. Guys, it is so common. It's just not talked about. But yeah, just be healthy.
Peace and calming, yes. Yeah.
Oh, peace and calming.
Yeah. I need to get
that
some
one
peace and calming.
That one smells good.
For sure. Somebody said something about, wait, where was it? Vegan.
It was Elaine. She went vegan for a month and lost all of her inflammation.
Really?
I couldn't be vegan. I'm sorry.
I think I could be vegan. I don't love meat.
Oh, I love meat.
And here's why I think I could be vegan. Because Beckett has well, he doesn't now. He grew out of them. He had so many food allergies.
Did he?
That he had, other than meat, other than actual meat, he had to eat a vegan diet. Vegan, gluten-free, and then no, what was the other thing? He's also G6PD deficient, so he had some like gluten-free foods a lot of times have fava beans in them, and he can't have fava beans because he's G6PD deficient. He also can't have blueberry. Like it was insane trying to feed this kid for a year, and he was 18 months old.
Yeah.
So, but we did it. And so I think I could do vegan just because I found so many awesome substitutes.
Yeah. And there are a lot of great vegan, like I can eat it. It's totally fine, you know, and I know it helps a lot of people with a lot of different allergies or, you know, if you're sensitive to certain things.
He couldn't have whey or casein, which are milk proteins. He couldn't have wheat. He couldn't have eggs. He couldn't have, which isn't everything, by the way. He couldn't have blueberries. He couldn't have the fava beans. I'm missing something. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But he was such a trooper.
And Tanner has a lot of those, too. He's got a lot of
nuts.
allergies.
He couldn't have nuts.
Oh, so Beckett couldn't have nuts either.
So he couldn't have milk, and then he couldn't have almond milk. So he could have coconut milk. And I'm weird about soy with Beckett, especially with as young as he was, so I didn't want him to have soy milk. It was insane. Absolutely insane.
It takes, you're a strong mama to have to deal with not deal with, but I don't know, like work through, because that's difficult to have a child as small as that and you kind of not knowing what's wrong with him in the realm.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to give a baby like that anything, thinking, well, is this going to cause a reaction or is that? And
he was so little when he was born. He weighed 4 pounds 14 ounces when he was born, and he had stomach issues from the day he was born. And we thought it was because he had to be put on iron and had some stomach issues and stuff like that. And then come to find out he was just allergic to the milk that I was giving him, which made me feel really great. But I don't know, like he'll eat anything now, so I guess.
Guys, that kid's palate is, like he doesn't want normal kid stuff. He's like, I don't want no mac and cheese. I don't want that.
Mac and cheese.
He wants like sushi and really, really cool. His palate's awesome. It's incredible. That kid eats.
He's a pretty stellar little dude.
Great. He is
cool little dude.
He's 7, Becca.
7. Guys, he starts first grade. He could be in second grade, but I held him back in kindergarten. First grade on Friday. Oh, it's horrible. It's like he was just teeny tiny, and I held him, and now he's like this. He's still little, but my big boy. I don't know. Anyway, Catherine, you're so sweet. We have this debate all the time amongst ourselves.
We do.
Catherine said, I love the extra talk time you guys put into us after crafting. And this is my favorite part of it.
It is.
I'm not going to lie.
But like, I don't know if Becca feels this way. It almost feels like I almost feel like we shouldn't do it. Like it's not right to do. But you guys enjoy it so much. And I feel like anybody who like doesn't want to hear it, the craft is over. So they're...
Exactly. That's my thought process.
Yeah. But Becca, just like our other live streams that we have the most viewers right now than what we had during the project. So I mean,
I love that. And I would never want to skip this unless unless you guys absolutely hated it, which like I said, you could, Rachel said, you could click off, or if Tanner was just like, no more. But I just love it. This is when we get to know you guys and just get to share life with you all.
And a lot of times I'm like, they're so bored. Why'd I talk about that for 15 minutes? But you guys are you're interested and you ask great questions. Yeah. And I'm so thankful for you guys because you're a family and we like to keep you in the know. And I feel like these just allow us to get to know you better and vice versa. So, we love that you guys stick around for this.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, don't ever do it. If you quit, I'll quit.
If you quit, I'll quit.
I love that. Susan, today is my daughter's B-Day, and tomorrow's her daughter's B-Day. Happy birthday!
I love the 3 generations here.
Me
love
too.
that.
Me too.
Happy birthday.
Super fun. My son is like that pretty much anything we give him. Well, honestly, I don't know. We just never made it an option. We were always like, no, you're going to, because there's some introduction, how many times is it? It's some ungodly number. You have to introduce things to kids like 12 or 18 times.
What?
I can't remember.
What?
Sometimes before they'll like it.
Oh, that's why my husband eats nothing. His mom probably tried once and was like, okay, and just moved on. That's why I ate like 4 things when I met him.
She's a nice mommy and was like, no, it'll make James up happy. And I'm a mean mommy and I'm like, you're going to eat the green beans.
You're going to eat, that's going to be me. I'm like, you're just going to eat it. Eat it. I love it.
How funny. Susan, I don't plan to stop. I really don't.
I don't plan to stop.
I just love this part. Elaine says, you're our family. I love that, and I feel the same way. Absolutely do. Anyway, you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions for Rachel? Any topics you want to cover? Just let us know.
You already made me show off my ring the other day, which I was super flattered about. You guys are so sweet.
It was so sweet.
Yeah, it was so sweet. You guys are awesome.
Aaliyah says she's the mean mom too. Right? Sorry, eat it. Exactly.
If you legitimately hate it, have a PB&J.
My son won't eat PB&J.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Fallon will scarf them down. She loves them. But
I love
Beckett,
PB&Js.
it's weird. It's such a letdown if I can't hang out for the chat.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Becca, we'll just link this to Tanner if he's ever like, you guys chit chat a lot. We'll be like, but everyone likes it.
Well, he came in one day and we said something about the live, and he was like, yeah, I was on when you were talking about the thunderstorms, and we were like, we talked about other things. Like,
I'm like, you just heard us talk about the thunderstorms. Yeah, he doesn't say anything negative about it, guys. It's just we never know.
Yeah.
We never know.
I mean, yes, I had to give my oldest spaghetti sauce like 10 times before he would try it and like it. My kids will eat spaghetti if it's like small noodles. They don't like spaghetti noodles.
What about angel hair? Angel hair is small noodles.
It's the texture. They literally, oh my gosh, guys. So Beckett, I really am a mean mommy.
Mean moms are the best, Shauna just said. Shauna.
I think that we need a cut file that says that. Anyway, Beckett loves grilled cheese. It's the only sandwich that he actually loves. And so I got tired of making grilled cheese over this COVID thing. You know, I'm working, I'm having to stop to go make a grilled cheese. And so I was like, I'm going to take 2 pieces of bread and 2 pieces of cheese, slap it together and stick it in the microwave and see if he notices. He gagged on it. He literally gagged on it.
My goodness.
Did you have a pic of your new dog, Rachel?
Oh, my mom's dog. Yeah, sure. I'll give it to Becca and have her show you guys. And Becca, why don't you answer Miss Riley's question? Should I get
an easy press or a heat press, because I have a small business on Facebook called Riley's Cricut Creations. So, Riley, what are you making? That's one question. Oh my gosh, look at her.
You switch it.
Look at this puppy.
She's such a good
Oh
girl.
my gosh.
She's a good girl.
I could eat her face. She's so cute.
She's adorable. That was Mom's favorite picture because she had her teeth out, but yeah.
But her coloring is so cute. Like, can you see it on her head? Like, she's sort of tan up there, but black.
Yeah. And those the Chihuahua forehead wrinkles are like the cutest. I love the Chihuahua forehead wrinkles.
Will Beckett eat crackers and cheese? Guys, I say he eats everything, but he, like, anything simple like that most kids eat, he will not eat. He loves crackers and tuna salad. I don't know.
Crackers and tuna salad. Okay.
If you get him the Lunchables that has, like, the little crackers with the meat and the cheese, he doesn't eat the cheese. He eats the meat and he eats the crackers. I don't know.
Did you read our friend's comment that said, Asher would eat only PB&Js for the rest of his life if we let him. By the way, I love that name, Asher. That's a cool name.
I love that name too. Use a toaster and toast the bread. Then as soon as the bread comes out, put the cheese on it. I mean, I'll try that. I'll try anything. I hate getting a pan dirty to make a stupid grilled cheese sandwich, because it's not like my kids, it's not like they both want the same thing, which if I were a super mean mom, which sometimes I am, I'm like, you're both eating the same thing. I'm not making 2 things. But for breakfast, Fallon only wants oatmeal. And for breakfast, Beckett only wants sausage and eggs.
Can we not say pick one? Or can you do the whole thing of we'll do this today and then that tomorrow? Or is it...
Beckett just won't eat it.
Okay.
And he is almost hypoglycemic. He's never been diagnosed with it or anything. But
borderline.
if he doesn't eat, then he like just has absolute meltdowns. And he's not a meltdown child. Like terrible meltdowns. It's horrible.
Yeah. And when he grows up, he'll probably be able to communicate that better. But, while he's little, it's a meltdown. That's how he, yeah.
Mom mean squad, sorry, eat it. Write that down.
Sorry,
I
eat it.
love that.
Sorry,
mean moms are the best. They are.
That's so cute. I'm literally writing it down. I'm doing it.
Aaliyah says, stop. Now I need a puppy. Me too. I have toaster bags that you put your cheese between the bread and toast it. My 5-year-old grandson loves it. What?
Well, that sounds nice.
I've
the
never
only
heard
thing
of
is,
this.
I like my grilled cheeses with like half a stick of butter. But
On both sides.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
But that sounds like a very good healthy alternative.
How do you get something that big from a Cricut machine? Fantastic question.
Miss Nancy, first of all, welcome. You must be
Yeah.
just tuning in. If so, hello.
It is in 3. I was going to bend down, but I'm mic'd up. So I'll get this one.
I
It's
love
in 3
that
separate
smile.
pieces. I abhor it. It's in 3 separate pieces.
Yeah, and the
So-
tail is long. It's on a 12 by 24 mat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This looks really long because it is, but it cut out this way. So it cut out the length. And then the tail is not super wide, so it cut out lengthwise as well. So,
Great question, though.
yeah, fantastic question.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think we're good. If you guys don't have any other questions, Tanner will be here tomorrow at
Yay.
1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, barring no last minute changes. And we are,
Oh,
I hate mayo.
you have to read the comment.
Oh
now.
my God, my husband makes them with mayonnaise on the bread instead of butter. My
Oh
husband would
God.
do that, but my husband's disgusting,
Okay,
guys.
I love
He'll eat
mayonnaise,
anything.
but I don't think I'd do that. Maybe no. I might try bite just
You
because
love
that's my
mayo?
type of. I do love mayonnaise.
She likes olives too. She's weird.
Oh, what? I feel like if you like olives, you should like pickles. So
I love pickles.
See, but that's what
do you
I'm
like
saying.
bread and butter pickles?
No,
I hate
gross.
bread and butter pickles.
It's dill. I want
Nasty.
dill
Yeah.
pickles.
I'm
Cooked
dying
dill.
to eat dill pickles again that I've made. And see, I made a batch of dill pickles and I gave them all away. And then
I have one.
yeah. And I eat Fallon and I eat about half a jar of pickles a day because I'm trying this whole new gut health thing too. And like fermented food is really good for your gut health. Also, they have like no calories in them, so why not? Anyway, and so we're out of pickles. And so I'm waiting for the new batch of pickles to become pickly.
Okay. They've got to be pickly.
And I'm dying. They're like in my laundry room. And Fallon was like, there's the pickles, Mom. I'm like, but they're not pickly.
Yet.
Grilled peanut butter and jelly.
I would do it.
I could do that.
I would probably put some bananas in there too. Make it like an Elvis sandwich.
Yep, it's a delicious heart attack, but no, once was enough. I can't.
Once was enough? Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah. My husband, get this. He puts a slice of cheese on his peanut butter sandwiches.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. That's what he did it just right in front of my face one day when we were just dating, and I was like, should this be the red flag I need to leave?
Should have just left.
Probably shouldn't. No, I'm kidding.
Joking.
But yeah, he just slapped a piece of like the Kraft single on his peanut butter sandwich, and he was like, try it. Well, of course I tried it because I say I'll try anything at least once, barring anything like snails or, whatever, anything ridiculous. And it was terrible, just like I thought it would be. So that was ridiculous. Disgusting. But
We have some other olive lovers.
I love
And
olives.
then Pamela says no olives.
I don't
She
like
likes
black olives,
Oh,
but
I
I
thought
like
you
green
did
olives.
like them.
I'll eat them on a pizza. I'll eat black olives if they're baked on a pizza and
That's
I don't
me.
have to like straight taste the flavor. But green olives, I could eat a whole jar and then drink the juice just like pickles.
Peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwich. So I had never heard of this. This is so funny that you're saying that, Amanda. I have a friend who just posted that she's selling homemade peanut butter and homemade marshmallow fluff that like she swirled together in a mason jar.
Oh,
Right?
I would, yeah.
Sounds amazing to me.
I'll take 2, please.
Fluffer nutter?
Yep, fluffer nutter.
What?
Yep.
That sounds fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Fluffer nutter.
Anyway, yes.
Guys, now I'm starved. Thanks so much.
I had peanut butter and jelly for lunch. I'm good. I
Yeah,
literally grabbed one. I've done it all day this week, or every day this week. We get Fallon Uncrustables when we go camping just because,
But you don't have to make any excuses for having Uncrustables. They're delicious.
Yeah, but like for me personally, I would rather have like a home done one because you get more peanut butter on it. But I'm lazy.
And it's bigger.
Yeah, I'm lazy when we go. I make T-shirts and drink koozies. Okay.
Yeah. I would get an EasyPress.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely get the press, but you're gonna be able to do more things with the EasyPress.
You will. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more versatile. I would get the EasyPress.
Anyway, so we had leftover Uncrustables from camping, and that's what
Darn.
I've been having for lunch, and I'm not hating it.
I had like 10 at the beach. I was happy.
Because they're awesome. You can leave them in the freezer, but throw them in your bag and then go to the beach.
Yeah.
And that's
they're
what we do at the
perfect.
beach when we go.
The impatient boys I was with would throw them in the microwave. And I'm like, no.
Well,
Like,
then
can
you
we
like
just,
scald your mouth because I tried
Can we just be
that.
patient for like 30 minutes?
How do you get to replay videos? Fantastic question. A few minutes after we sign off, then the video is available for replay for you guys.
Yeah.
So you can
Or
go
you
back
can
and rewatch it.
Actually rewind it like right now still, if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah, you can. You're right.
Yeah.
Totally right.
Either way. Either way.
Elaine, growing up, I was very picky. PBJs every day.
I love PBJs.
They have honey Uncrustables? Have you tried this?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. But I
So-
love honey on a peanut butter sandwich.
Me too. And I also love butter and peanut butter.
I need to try that.
Oh, it's horrible for you, but it's so
butter. Come on
good.
now. It's butter.
Oh, it's so good. Where was I camping, Elaine? Great question. If you are in the Pigeon Forge area, my favorite campground, actually it's my second favorite campground ever that I've been to, is now River Plantation. It's right next to the Tanker Outlets in Pigeon Forge. It's a fantastic campground. So much fun for the kids. There's tree coverage, which I personally love in a campground. And like a million pools and a big blow up bouncy pillow thing and a pickleball court and a basketball court, and it's amazing. They also had a shaved ice truck and an ice cream truck that came through several times, which my kids loved. And when we pulled up, I've never experienced this. When we pulled up, there was a stand for airbrush t-shirts, Rachel.
I just think that that's like the bougiest thing ever.
I'm told that the bathhouses were super, super nice. I didn't go in them. I don't know. But my mother was very impressed with them. Butter and peanut butter is the bomb. I know.
Yeah.
You're not lying. It is very good. Okay,
Nancy
friends.
said, okay, I'm going to go get a sandwich. Yeah.
Right. I've such enjoyed this with you guys. As always, it's been super fun talking with you guys and crafting with you guys. Make sure I started saying it, that you come back tomorrow. We do have a cut file collection launch tomorrow, and Tanner is going to be sharing a couple of really cute projects with you guys. So make sure you come back at 1:30 and craft with us then. See you guys tomorrow.